There we go. All right, welcome everybody to our first inaugural English Health and Freedom presentation for our STI team here in USANA, India. We are very, very excited to have everybody here tonight from Kerala and Chennai and Calcutta and Delhi, people from all over India. That's what this is all about. So super excited to have everybody here. If you're just newly joining us, please write your name and where you're from in the chat. So today we're going to be going over the opportunity to optimize your health and to create financial freedom with USANA. Okay, so we're gonna touch on a couple of main themes tonight. We're gonna go over kind of help you understand a little bit more in depth what is USANA Health Sciences. We're gonna go over the company itself. We're gonna touch on the products a little bit, and then we're gonna talk about the business opportunity that's available in USANA. And we're also going to be talking about our STI team, what makes working with STI exciting, and the competitive advantage that we have as an STI team. So first of all, my name is Nathan McCullough, and I have been with USANA since 2014. So it's been almost, so it's been about 10 years since I've been in the business. I am one of the co-founders with William, who's with me tonight, of the STI Unleashed team. I am also a gold director in USANA. I am an integrative nutritionist and a holistic health coach, and I'm excited to go into USANA with you guys tonight. So let's talk a little bit about kind of the success that we've already had. So for those of you who don't know, me and my wife Simmer, and also William, we were all part of the launch of USANA into Indonesia 5 years ago. And that has really paved the way for us to launch USANA into India. So we have some experience launching USANA into new markets. And we've also been preparing for the launch of USANA in India for almost 4 years now. And right before we officially launched in India, we had a huge pre-launch event right here in Chandigarh, where I am now. My wife's family lives here in Chandigarh. And we had it in a 5-star hotel, and we had over 300 guests just from our STI team that all got together. So that the gentleman that you saw on the stage there is Puneet Madan. He is the leader for us here in USANA, India. And that's my beautiful wife, Simmer, who was the other woman that's on the stage there. And she is also a gold director and one of our core leaders here for our team in India. And then you see a full packed house there, and a number of our other STI team members that got together at the pre-launch event. So obviously we set the tone and we set the bar high for our pre-launch event, and we're excited to keep the momentum going. So this is our this is our home office in India. It's in Gurgaon in Delhi. That's right off of the golf course road there in Gurgaon. And it is open to the public as well. So Milan, if you want to schedule a time to go to the office, just let us know. We can organize a tour of the office. You can meet some of the corporate staff there. There's a there's a reception area. The office is there, so you can go in and actually experience the USANA experience firsthand at the office there. So let's just touch on kind of a 500-foot view, kind of overview about USANA. So the company's been around since 1992, so we're well over 30 years in operation right now. And USANA is essentially, it's called the Cellular Nutrition Company. So we're a cellular nutrition company. We manufacture premium, high quality nutritional supplements, and the kind of foundational principle that the company is built on is that the body is already a miracle. It has everything that it needs to heal itself. We just have to provide it the right fuel. So the USANA supplements are designed to give the body the nutrients and give the cells the nutrients that they need to do their God-given function, which is to have the body function optimally and be able to heal itself. We are also the 15th largest network marketing company in the world by revenue. We are a member of the Direct Selling Association internationally. We win awards every year for being one of the best places to work and having a lot of credibility in terms of integrity in the market. And we have three main product ranges. We have the nutritional supplements, which is kind of our core product offering. And then we also have the foods. So we have the NutriMeal, which are the weight loss shakes that we have here already in India. And then we have a phenomenal, mostly plant-based skincare range that is essentially topical nutrition for your skin that will be, it's not available yet here in India, but it's one of the first other product ranges that we're looking to bring into India as soon as we can. We're in 26 different markets globally, with India being our newest market. Obviously, we just launched a few weeks ago. Now, when it comes to really understanding about USANA, it's critical to understand about the founder. And we're very blessed in USANA, right? Most network marketing companies and really most nutrition companies are developed and launched by entrepreneurs that are very clear that there's a huge need in the marketplace globally for health, right? As advanced as we've become as a human civilization, one of the things that we haven't really done as well at is taking care of our health, really. And at USANA, we're founded by a scientist. So it's not just a team of marketing executives. We're founded by Dr. Myron Wentz, who said that he recognized many years ago that optimal cellular nutrition is the key to maintaining long-term health. And he said that, I believe with the help of exceptional nutrition, people can live healthier and more rewarding lives. So Dr. Wentz's obsession really with cells goes all the way back from the beginning of his career, and it's something that is part of our culture in USANA now. It's understanding that the human cell is the most foundational building block of our whole body. And if we take care of the cell, we take care of the body. So Dr. Wentz actually founded a company called Gull Laboratories in 1974. And at that time, Gull Laboratories was the world leader in cell cultures. So at that time, he was doing disease diagnostics, meaning they were looking at human cells through a microphone and they were trying to diagnose disease. And they were taking healthy cells, injecting them with diseases, and then trying to essentially nurse them back to health. And through a series of, I guess, misfortunes, Dr. Wentz's, both of his parents actually passed away from degenerative diseases. And he realized that instead of waiting until people were sick and working on the disease, he wanted to get in the business of prevention. And he wanted to get in the business of health instead of sickness. And so he pivoted, and in 1992, he opened USANA Health Sciences with the mission and the vision of creating nutritional supplements that could help people take charge of their health so they weren't reliant on a medical system that was providing short-term solutions, but not long-term solutions. So we expanded around the world. In 2007, he won something called the Albert Einstein Awards for his outstanding achievement in the life sciences. 2011, we started trading USANA on the New York Stock Exchange. USANA is a publicly traded company, so all of our financials, everything about USANA is transparent. So we believe 100% in transparency. Especially even if you go to our manufacturing facility in Utah, even the walls are glass. So it's open to the public. You can literally walk in and you can see the scientist operating behind the glass so that you can actually see what's going on in the manufacturing process. It's amazing. So we celebrated 20 years in 2012, and we've just launched in India 2 weeks ago. So we're expanding around the world. So let's talk a little bit about, I touched on the manufacturing facility that we have in America. It's one of the only FDA registered manufacturing facilities in the world. We have a rigorous pharmaceutical grade manufacturing standard that we uphold in the manufacturing facility in the US. And that facility caters basically the whole world. So we have 100% control over the manufacturing process there. And then the only other countries that have manufacturing facilities are China. So there's a manufacturing facility in China that only caters to China. And now we actually have 2 different manufacturing facilities, actually right here in Chandigarh, where we are manufacturing all of our nutritional supplements within China. So within India. So everything is made in India here for USANA as well. So we're able to maintain those same levels of pharmaceutical grade manufacturing. So this is the range of products that we have in USANA as a kickoff. So we have over 80 products actually that are available at USANA, and we have 9 products right now that we're launching with in India, and then as time goes on, we'll roll out some of our other product ranges. But these are the foundational products that we have, and it's one of our core values at USANA is being able to personalize nutrition. So, if you get involved with USANA, or you already are, you're going to learn actually how to help your friends and your family members deal with some of the health conditions that they have by customizing and personalizing nutritional protocols for them. The little green circle that you see next to some of these products means that they are vegan. So we do have vegan, vegetarian, and then some non-vegetarian products here in USANA, India. So you can see we have products for cardiovascular health, bone and joint health, eye and nervous system, weight loss products, and then we have the foundational core products, which are the multivitamin and also the omega-3 supplements. So because of the quality of the manufacturing that I've been talking about for the last couple of minutes, we attract some of the highest quality partners in the world. Now, if you guys know anything about athletes, right, their body is their business, and they get tested on a regular basis, and the tests are extremely rigorous. So a lot of athletes don't take a lot of nutritional supplements because they're worried about having a product that has a banned substance. But because of the quality and the purity of our products that are actually certified through the World Anti-Doping Agency and a number of different agencies, depending on what country that you're in, the athletes can trust 100% that what's on the label is actually in the products, and that there's nothing that's not on the label that will be in the products that could endanger them. And because of that, we offer a $1 million athlete guarantee, such that any athlete that partners with us, if they were to ever test positive for a banned substance that was traced back to USANA, we would give them up to $1 million in compensation. Now, that's never happened and it never will, but we do that so that we put our money where our mouth is, right? Most companies just make big claims, but they don't back it up. And in USANA, we have over 4,000 Olympic and professional elite level athletes that are unpaid brand ambassadors for USANA, right? They come and they partner with us because they know that they can trust our products. So let's talk a little bit about the NutriSearch Comparative Guide. So one question that people often ask is, okay, I hear you saying that you have great products, right? But almost no company that's on the market can actually show empirical evidence to back up the claim of having a great, superior product. And we have the ability to do that with USANA. And there's a number. So this is one of the main third-party companies that tests the nutritional supplements for quality. And Lyle McWilliams is a former Minister of Health in Canada, and he's the author of this book called the NutriSearch Comparative Guide that has 6 editions. And he found that USANA's the Cellsentials with the intelligence technology that's inside of our product. It's a special patented technology that we have in our product, is a real game changer that raises the bar for the industry of nutritional supplements. That's why I have full confidence that USANA will once again stand out as an industry leader and will continue to receive an elite standing in the new comparative guide. So in the most recent 6th edition of the comparative guide, USANA has the highest rating out of 1,600 different products around the world. Now, this is specifically for the Americas, but you can see some of the companies that you might notice the names of, probably Herbalife, Amway, Unicity. You may have heard of GNC. It's kind of a big retail brand. Nu Skin, For Life. So you can see here some of the main players in the nutritional industry and kind of how they stack up with regards to USANA. So with this book, if anybody out there has a particular brand that you love, feel free to reach out to the person that invited you and ask them to look up your preferred supplement. And if it's in the book, we can give you that evaluation. So another accolade or reason to trust our products is that they're in the US, they call it the physician's desk reference, which is essentially a book that doctors to go to when they look up symptoms when they're prescribing certain medications. And because USANA is a medical grade or a pharmaceutical grade product, it's actually in the book that doctors use when they're looking at different treatments. In Asia, for those of you who are in Southeast Asia, there's a book called the MIMS, which is kind of the same thing as the physician's desk reference in the Asian market. But this is a book where you can go and it shows if there are any contraindications, right? So almost all medications that you take, they will have what's a different way of saying that? Basically side effects. And you can see here when you look through the book that USANA's products are certified to have no contraindications, meaning there's nothing in them that will cause side effects in your body because it's pure nutrition. So that is a little bit about like the company and the product range and why USANA is an ultra premium company that you can trust. And now I wanted to introduce you to my mentor and my brother from another mother, William McLeod. He is an Emerald Director in USANA, which means he's had a tremendous amount of success in the business. He's an international speaker. He's an entrepreneur, and he is a mindset coach extraordinaire. So if you haven't had a chance to have a personal coaching session with William, I would recommend you get yourself on his calendar, because one of the few people that I've met in my life that can transform the mindset in a very short period of time. So welcome, William, and he's going to share a little bit about the business side of things.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Nathan. So me and Nathan have been on an amazing journey together, as he says. We started USANA at the same time, and we've just been traveling around the world, helping people in different countries, just helping people transform their health, their mindset, their families, their finances. So it's such an exciting journey now to be here in India. So I'm going to actually take you through a little bit towards learning how the money's made and the business side. So just before I start, so obviously I started the business 10 years as well. My wife Regina, and then obviously Nathan, Seema, Deep, we all went to Indonesia and built this amazing business. And I've had massive transformations in my finances. I've transformed my health. In fact, if we have time at the end, I'll show you my photo of what I looked like before I joined USANA, which is quite massive transformation. So all I done was follow Dr. Wentz. So Dr. Wentz designed these products to help transform people's health. So he's a specialist in that area. So I just trusted him, followed the process and what he told me to do, and I got amazing health transformation. And then USANA's also got this amazing compensation plan and how to create income. And they told me follow this system, and I followed that system, and it transformed my wealth. So, and it all led to lots of different transforms. Like my marriages went to another level. I'm a better father, better leader, better human being, because in this business, it really makes you grow as a person. And when I joined, even me and Nathan, our ego was really big, and because we just come from go to school, comparison, judgment. And then once we learned in USANA, because it's a people business, right? So when you can learn to come from love and service, success becomes really fast. And a lot of the times we come from how can I get money and how can I win and me first. And there's a lot of ego in the business. So over the next few months, you're going to learn a lot about the things that help us transform our ability to build a business, attract people, create leaders, duplication, and have it all stay together with glue. And the glue comes from loyalty. So let's take you on a little bit of a journey, and then hopefully some of this can inspire you for your journey. And then we're going to support you on the journey because we're one big USANA family. All right, so to get started, let's look at the price point of the products, right? So the price point is very competitive. The market's massive here with all these different companies, right? But they don't have the quality and the science behind them the way USANA does. But USANA had to also learn to make sure that they can compete on price, but they also, the delivery of the quality is far superior to anything here. So obviously USANA is a global business, and what they've done is they've actually cut the tree. So the tree is just here in India. It's a brand new tree. It's not a worldwide tree the way we are, because I've got a business in the world trees with Nathan, Seema, and Dave. But this one is a brand new tree. So, and then they also got the manufacturing facilities here as well. So then they can actually distribute the products at the highest quality at a really great price that's competitive in the marketplace. So market entry price, 600 to 1100, mid-tier, 1200 to 2100, and then premium, 22 to 3100. And then, so let's have a look at this. So this is the pricing of the product. So MRP, so it's a retail price, right? So this is the price that we've set. We have a preferred price, which is a member's price, right? And then also there's points attached to each product. So as somebody consumes a product, you get points. So there's different ways in how you can generate the income. Now, there's also a loyalty program that comes with this where you get 10% cheaper again if you're ordering each month. And so you get a loyalty price, and you also get credits as well. So USANA's made it amazingly incentivized. All right, so the shipping company that we use is called Blue Dart. So it's 49 rupees to deliver your products up to 15,000 rupees, and then anything over that, it's 1% of the order value. So there's different ways to earn income, right? So to get started, there's 3 different ways you can partner with USANA. Some people just want to get the products so they can become a preferred customer. Other people like affiliates, that's like online, social media, but so YouTube, TikTok, different things like that. So they would be an affiliate. Oh, actually, you don't do TikTok here, but like, it would be like YouTube and Facebook and things like that. And then you've got business builders like us, where we build the network. So obviously the biggest income comes from the business builder. So I'm going to lightly touch on this. Nathan's going to put a video in the chat. So you can actually watch a video in English of Seema, who's our leader, breaking down this income chart, right? So if you start with the PC, you save 10% on the products. You save 10% on the loyalty program, and you also have the special links that you get, right? And these links, if you share this link with a friend and they buy the product, it takes them through to a shopping cart, but it's connected to your account, right? And then when it connects to your account, mom, having a conversation while I'm doing a meeting. All right, so you get a special link, and the link connects to you. So if somebody orders a product, every time they order, you get a 10% credit from their order, repeatable time, over and over and over. And you can have as many of them as you want. So that's just a customer, free to join, and you get credits. If you're an affiliate, right, you save 10% on the products. You have 10% savings on the loyalty program, right? So you end up to 20% cheaper in the products, and you earn up to 10 to 20% commissions paid every week, right? And you also get 10% matching income if you referred another affiliate. And then the one that we do is building and earning with the business as an associate. So obviously 10% savings, and then 10% loyalty program. And if you sign up a customer, which is a PC, you get 10% cash back every time they order a product again and again and again, and you can have unlimited amount of PCs. Now, the other thing is you have 20% matching income from referred affiliates on the level 2. So you can, if whatever they make from USANA will pay you 20% matching income for whatever they make just because you referred them. We also have a weekly commission, right? And I'm going to take you through that in a second. We also have a leadership bonus, right? Which is you get a certain percentage each week. And we also have elite bonus. We have trips and incentives. and we have rewards and recognition. So now I'm going to show you the weekly commission structure. So when you join, you get 3 bank accounts, right? So this is a binary system. So this is business center number 1, business center number 2, and business center number 3. So that gives you 4 legs to build. So say you know somebody in, say, Kerala, somebody in Chandigarh, somebody in Bangalore, somebody in Mumbai, right? And they all join and you're working with them and we help train them with you, right? So they join and then they've got teams that they're growing and the points are coming up on the product, right? So as the points flow up, it accumulates in your bank account. So you have a left and you have a right, right? So A done 700 points this week, B done 600, C done 550, and D done 600. So the points flow up to you, and they also then flow up and accumulate on your number 1 business center, right? So what happens is every Friday night in Salt Lake City in America, the computer tallies the points and it pays you out left and right of your business centers. It goes 20% of the small side. So as you can see here on your number 2 business center, the small side is 600, right? So it goes 600 times 20% equals 120, right? USD. And then that converts to 80 rupees. You get 9,600 rupees. Then it goes to your BC3, which is your business center 3. The small side is 550. So 550 times 20% is 110 USD times 80 rupees is 8,800 rupees, right? And then what happens is they accumulate on the top. You get 20% of the small side, which is 1,150, right? Times 20% is 230 USD. Times 80 is 18,400 rupees. So then when we tally it all together, it's a 460 USD times 80 is 36,800 rupees. Now that's just a, and this is a weekly income, right? If you work hard and we do this with you, you can generate this type of income. Now, just before we go on, so as you can see here on BC3, there's 50 points left over, right? Once the 550 was taken. BC2, there's 100, and BC1, there's 150. These points roll over to the next week, right? So you don't lose the points, they roll over, and then you start again the next week with the different points coming in, and it all tallies up, and then we do the same again. Now, there's something else I want to share with you, right? So when you've built the business and you've got people growing underneath, right? Once you maximize the business, the ceiling is 3,000 SVP, sales volume points, left and right in 1 week, right? What happens is that's 46,000 rupees in 1 week on the number 1 business center. You become a rank of a director. And then you also start to qualify for leadership bonus. But the other thing that you get is when you, the first 2 times you maximize the ceiling, your Sana give you your number 4 business center and you can place it in one of your downline. And then if you do 3,000 ceiling again, you get a 5th business center. Now, every one of these business centers, if you maximize the ceiling on each one, you're allowed 2 business center. We call them a re-entry. So you re-enter underneath your downline. So we leapfrog over each other. So 1 minute you're upline here, and then you get re-entry, you go down, you're your downline's downline. So everybody then leapfrog over each other. So very exciting. So you don't lose the volume and you can build deeper and build it more solid. Okay, so when you join and you get your paycheck, there's different ranks that you can go through. So for new people, so sharer, believer, builder, achiever. So this 50 CVP is USD, believer 100, builder 200, achiever 400. Director is when we get to the ceiling, right? At 600 CVP, right? If you do it in 1 week, you get another business center, right? Then you got bronze, silver, gold. So Nathan and Seema, they're gold director. This is where they got a 1,000 US dollar, 4 weeks consecutive, and then they reached the rank of gold director. So I'm an emerald director. So this is when I got 3,000 USD, 4 weeks consecutive. So my mentor is, his name's Bill and Jenny Huang from New Zealand. They're 17-star diamond. And I don't even, the money is like crazy. It's like, I don't know, 20,000, I think it was CVP and 4 weeks in a row and the other bonuses. So once you do that, once you hit director and you max it, you keep your business on the ceiling, the USANA give you 1 share, right? Every time you maximize, and that's 2% of the company's sales that week gets split between the people who maximize, and then they get a share in the company. The next income is the elite bonus, where the top 20 earners, right? They go in every quarter. The top 20 earners in the country, they get a percentage of the company's profits. So that's another bonus. Now, my mentor, he's in the elite bonus in the world, and one of his bonuses in 1 quarter was 350,000 USD just in 1 quarter, just the bonus, not including the other income. Now, obviously, he's been in the business a long time, and he built the business and the global tree. Okay, so to activate your business, it's free to sign up. You get a website, you can go onto the shopping cart, you can learn all about the products and all that. And then to activate your business, you have to do a minimum of 35 SVP. That's run about between 4.5 to 5,000 rupees to activate the business. And then once you do that, every 4 weeks, you do 35 points to keep your business center active, but you get paid weekly, but your qualification is monthly, right? So, and then we have ways of building the business. So we have different product packs that you can get to help you get started with the business. So we also have a success team system in place, right? How you can maximize the compensation plan. So obviously you have to have the vision that this business can change your life, right? So if you visualize, oh, it's going to be too hard, or this is like the company I was in before, you've already got the wrong vision. You need to understand, this is the Rolls Royce of supplement, and it's just arrived in India. It's a brand new tree, and we're just getting started. So you need to focus on, this can change your life, right? If you focus on how can I, and don't focus on how can I not. Some people can get negative, some are positive. The positive people will win in life. The negative people always look for trouble. So your mindset is so important if you want to succeed, whether it's USANA, your marriage, your health, you need to have a positive mindset. And then what you need to do with that is you need to set some goals and create a plan and take action, and success will happen. But the thing I love is we're all in this together, and we're going to support you to do that. So I just want to give you a little background on who we are. So this photo was taken in New York City. We all just went to the Dr. Oz show. So Dr. Oz show was that we were a sponsor of the Dr. Oz show in the US. So as you can see in the left there, that's Seema. So Seema's one of our leaders in our team. She's an amazing leader who just makes such a difference to lots of people's lives. She's so qualified in USANA. She's been in USANA for 10 years, and now she's building the business right through India. Nathan, as you've seen before, our husband, Deep at the back, Deep and Seema are business partners in USANA. So both of them are gold directors. Just beside Deep at the back over here, that's my wife, Regina. And this couple here is the #1 income earners in the whole world. So their name is Bill and Jenny. So STI was founded with this man. His name is Jeremy Stansfield. He's a 9-star diamond director. He joined USANA in '95. He's the one that created the STI system when USANA was just learning, and he taught them how to boost the business. So STI is one of the top teams in the whole world of USANA. So you're in the right place with the right team at the right time. Now, Bill and Jenny, as you can see, they joined a lot later than them. So they actually overtook everybody in the world, but they joined like years after USANA started. And then I actually signed up, me and Nathan signed up in their house in New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand. Right, so the next one is, this is me and my wife. This picture was actually taken at Seema and Nathan's wedding when we came to Chandigarh in 2015 when they got married. And I actually cupid them, right? We cupid them, and then they got married, and then we came to the wedding. So that was an amazing experience, right? And then this is Nathan here. Obviously, as he's already introduced himself, goal director, amazing mentor. He helped so many people all over the world with their mindset, their health, and helps them create financial independence. And then we've got the beautiful sisters, Seema and Deep. So they've got so many accolades, and they've got their own brand, Glamour and Purpose. They're very successful with USANA, and now they're here to teach you guys how to transform your health and your wealth with USANA. So our values are from the STI values is integrity, right? Because if you can't be successful if you lack integrity, because people end up doing things very dodgy, right? So integrity is important, honoring your word and doing the right thing. So that's one of the reasons why people with high integrity, they actually succeed, because they trust themselves and other people trust them, because their word is very strong. Loyalty is one of the biggest things, right? Team and family come first. So we all protect each other, have each other's back, and we're going to build a massive team all over the country. But loyalty is very important, because that's the glue that keeps the family together, right? Humility is so important, because sometimes we have blind spots and we can't see certain things. So we have to sometimes give each other feedback so we can improve. But humility means you're open to receiving the feedback from the other person, not criticism, just feedback, because making mistakes is part of success. And if you make a mistake, we want to learn from it. So if we're humble and open to feedback, we can actually grow faster, because we welcome the feedback, because we all are trying to support each other. We don't take it as shaming, blaming, or ridicule, right? That's what we learn at school. That doesn't work. Entrepreneurs learn from the mistakes. They don't shame and blame each other, right? So excellence is also the most important thing, because excellence doesn't mean perfect. Perfect means you always get upset because it's never good enough. The right mindset is excellence. Excellence means you're always doing your best. So you're always striving to improve, because that's all any of us can do. But when people are perfectionists, they blame, they shame, they judge themselves and also other people. So we want to make sure we create the culture where making mistakes is okay, but dodgy character is not okay. So we want to make sure that everybody raises their excellence, their character, they're doing the right thing, they're not stealing other people's people, they're not raiding other downlines, that everybody is respectful and loyal. Even if you're in different line, we're all one family and we all support each other. So that's the values that we're going to drive right through this country, because if you don't, people just keep jumping from company to company to company because the values are not strong. But between us all, we make this vision and a strong, solid, right? So the company's vision is USANA will be the healthiest family on earth and in India, right? So we change so many people's lives all over the world with the health, the wealth, and the knowledge and the wisdom. All right. So when you join, you're going to get some amazing resources that's going to help you duplicate a business, right? So you're going to have a duplication program to support you and your team. You're going to get, there's weekly presentations similar to this. We have them in English and Hindi. We have trainings on the products. We have mindset trainings. We have culture trainings. So there's going to be amazing personal development growth that you're going to get access to, that's going to not just build your business, but also transform your family at home. Because we believe if you're going to be successful in a business, you need to have success at home in the marriage as well. Because when you've got a loving house, that will transfer to the community as well. So we have to have congruency. We also have Facebook pages and WhatsApp groups that you'll get access to keep you informed in what's happening. We have one-on-one mentorship, as Nathan says. If somebody needed some coaching, whether you're in my tree or not, I will still give you coaching. It's not about the money. It's about supporting the family and helping everybody. We are all in this together. We're all sharing this amazing vision of Dr. Wentz. So Dr. Wentz is the upline, not the upline, if you get what I'm saying. All right, so there's an onboarding system that you're going to get. It's a special app that we've got. You'll get full access to that. Inside the app, we've got doctors' trainings, knowledge about the products, all from doctors and holistic doctors. We've got how to lose weight. We've got stuff about cholesterol, blood pressure. We've got all these amazing stuff to educate you, so you can share these resources with the people in the community and educate them. And we've built this thing, and you get full access to that. And so when your new person joins you, they also get full access to that. There's trainings on how to build the business, how to learn to build your confidence, how to do public speaking, how to do social media courses. There's all sorts of stuff. You get all this. This is thousands and thousands of dollars of courses and trainings and systems. You get all this for free by being an SDI member. All right. And then we also have a 28-day Body Love program that you get full access to, that we're going to be running. So this is the girls built this. It's amazing. So it teaches you how to change your diet, how to eat clean, how to bring the inflammation down in your body, and the transformations that you get. There's lots of great testimonials in here. And if you know somebody in a Western country or other countries, they can get access to this, and we can modify it to suit the different countries as well. All right, so just before we finish up, all right, so just so you get, this is a ground floor opportunity, right? USANA is the #1 cellular nutrition company in the world. It's like the Rolls Royce of supplements, and it's just arrived in India, right? So it's brand new. We've got over 60 years of science. Before, but the company has only been trading for 30 years. But before that, as Nathan showed you, we had science labs keeping cells alive in culture before USANA started. So this is not just what Nathan says about people just starting up a company and selling products. USANA is so unique, and the science and the accuracy that goes behind this, that India has never seen this before. That's why we've attracted 5,000 elite athletes who trust their health with USANA. So we're debt free, and we're turning over in the global tree around about $1.4 billion per year. So we're just getting started here. So that's such an exciting journey. All right. So you're going to find yourself in 3 different places, right? So it's #1, look, you're ready to get started. So the key is to talk to the person who brought you along here tonight, right? And then get back to them, and they'll give you some information on how to get started. So it's just, you fill out the page, it's easy, and you can get up, you have your account set up by tomorrow, and you get a website, and you can go inside and start learning, and then we'll show you how to activate that. So #2 is, you might have some questions. Maybe you want to learn more about the products, or you want to learn more about the business side and how the money's made, or, right? So then talk to the person who brought you along, and they'll also get you that information. And then we've also got a video in the chat that you've got right now that you can actually watch that video, and it'll teach you how the money's made. And then the other one is, you might want to just try the products. So you can try the products for yourself, just set up as a customer. Yeah, same again, talk to the person who brought you along. So to get started, you just need your details. You need an Aadhaar card, PAN card, right? And then we can get you set up, and then you can reserve your spot. So welcome to the healthiest family on earth. And yeah, it's just we're just getting started, right? So just think where you're going to be, right? Think where you are in your life right now. Where were you going to be in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or a year from now if you take on board with USANA? Your health will go to the next level. People will see your skin change. They'll see your energy. You might lose some weight. Your inflammation will come down. Your income will increase, and things will change in your life. Right? So the key is, the only way you can do that is to be committed to your own health and wealth with USANA. All right. So this is us. We can stop sharing the screen. And if anybody wants to ask any questions, we can take some questions.
We got one question in the chat about whether USANA has any products that can help with diabetes.
Yeah, so that's a great question, right? So what we've got in USANA is we've got these health protocols by holistic doctors. So you're going to get full access to all these protocols, from diabetes, blood pressure, the whole lot. And in there, it will actually tell you from a holistic doctor what diabetes is, type 1, type 2, what the doctor's going to do, what drugs they're going to give you, what you can do from a lifestyle point of view, what supplements you need to take, because most diseases is a deficiency, right? So as a deficiency means you're missing certain things, then that's why the body ends, or you're taking too much of something. So obviously diabetes is a lifestyle disease that can be changed if we change your diet. So in these protocols, it gives you the education and how to change your lifestyle, what foods not to eat that caused the problem in the first place. And then so it's educational. It's not just selling a supplement. You actually learn about the actual lifestyle problem that caused it in the first place. So it's educational, and it tells you all about the supplements. So you're going to get full access to that. So you can educate other people who might have the different problems also. Good question. All right. Any other questions?
So I put a link to the boards in the chat just now. So for those of you, the gentleman that just asked the question about diabetes, I believe he's already an associate. So when you become one of our team members, you get access to our system, which is called the boards. And if you go in there and you look under health information, and there's a folder that says doctors protocols, and in there's actually there's a nutritional protocol from everything from allergies to yeast infections, like A to Z. They're all in there. And so you're going to find a wealth of information that can help with all kinds of degenerative diseases, lifestyle issues, things like that. For weight loss, we actually have a range of, well, I'll show you. We have some shakes here that are absolutely phenomenal for weight loss. I've been taking these shakes for like 10 years. We use them in our Body Love program as well. So the shakes that we have are phenomenal.
Yeah, so the board access is for the people who join, right? So once you join, you get full access to that. And then you can and then when your team join, they get access to that. So this is a duplication process. So you don't need to build a system. We've built it for you. So that means when you join, you know where to find everything, you know the resources, you can share it with people. So you've got a system that you're getting to help you become successful in your health, your wealth, and how to duplicate a team. Because if we build a system for you and we all follow the same system, every city will grow because of the systems in place, and you get full access to that. So it's just great stuff.
Milan, do you have any questions? I know that you're here for the first time. Oh, you know what? It's set up so that people can't unmute them. So hold on, Milan. I'm sorry. I called on her and then she can't actually unmute herself.
So one of the things I can do, I can actually show you the board just quickly so you can see the resources. Okay, can you see this? So this is USANA India SDI. We also have it for other countries as well. So we've built the system. So in here we get Hindi and we got English. Inside here, right, we got getting started training, trips and incentives that's just been launched, health information, business, leadership, USANA athletes, right? What apps you need for, and it's already Android or Apple. We got PowerPoint trainings for you, for your teams, policies, recognition, weekly schedule, testimonies of people who've had great results in USANA. We've got marketing material, mindset trainings, communication skills, customer connect, how to put people into the system, right? So if I come back here to health, I'm going to click health. And here you got holistic doctors, Dr. Gerald Lewis, Dr. Ladd, and Mr. Dr. Myron Wentz, the founder of the company. So in here, there's videos of him speaking about the science and why USANA was started. And so you get all access to this. And here, Dr. Gerald Lewis, this is the PDF protocols, right? So this is all the different diseases, right? Arthritis, angina, asthma, right? Look at all the different things. All these are live PDFs, right? And you can get full access to all of these, right? So here's diabetes, right? If I open it up, it talks about diabetes, right? So what is diabetes here? It talks about type 1, type 2. It's got live links on it. You can click and it goes through to different resources that you get, right? It talks about diabetes type 1, type 2, and what the doctor's going to do. And it talks about the deficiencies around it, right? Vitamin D and things like that. So, and what type of milk to drink. It's very educational, so you can start changing your lifestyle, right? So all these PDFs have all been done with a doctor who understands nutrition and also understands drugs. So it's a very balanced view of what you can do, right? Talks about the lifestyle, what supplements you need, and the deficiencies and all that. So you get access to all these, right? And you can actually, if you know somebody, say with diabetes, you can send them that, and then they can read it for themselves and learn what's the right supplement they need from USANA to help with their diabetes. You don't need to be a doctor. You just need to share this. And then also, if we go back and we go to Dr. Ladd, so Dr. Ladd's got videos here also, cholesterol, heart disease, diabetes. So you can click diabetes, right? And watch the video of doctors speaking about diabetes and nutritional supplements. So these are trained physicians who are holistic. They understand both. And that's why it's a holistic approach, not drug, but it's lifestyle modification and diet and how can we understand what caused the problem in the first place? Because it's mostly lifestyle diseases, right? And if you go to the bottom here, it says USANA products. And here you've got Dr. Ladd talking about the products and the science and the ingredients from a doctor breaking down the products for USANA. So this is why this onboarding system is very important, because every member gets access to this, right? So there's weight loss, there's all sorts of stuff here. So this is for you, right? And then we got the comparative guide that Nathan was talking about. Is a video of Dr. Oz talking about the comparative guide on his show. Here's the 6th edition here, right? Where it talks about all the different supplements in the score. You can get access to this here. Yes, so you can then open this up and then you can see the different supplements. Okay, so there's so many things to go through. I've not got time to go through everything. I just wanted to let you know that this is a one-stop shop. Okay, back to you, Nathan.
You're welcome, Milan. Yeah, so I think that's really it for us tonight. As you guys can see, you know, the STI organization is a well-oiled machine, right? So you're not just getting a phenomenal company that has the gold standard in terms of nutritional supplements, but when you work with us, you get incredible leadership, amazing systems, all the things that we wish that we had when we first got started are available. So if you're here, you're a guest tonight, reach out to the person that invited you, and I invite you to get yourself started. And you can invite some people to be with us next week on our presentation. So love you all. Hope you have an amazing weekend, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next session.
Okay. Cheers, guys. Have a good night.
I unmuted the line, so feel free to unmute yourself and say good night.
Good night.
All right. Good night, guys. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Daljeet.
Thank you.
Good
You're
night,
welcome.
everybody. All the best.